Mikhailo Mudryk was in tears. Yes, tears when the Arsenal move broke down. Apparently, he even picked up the phone and was trying to beg them to undo the move. Well, that's what the news is coming out with. And apparently, Arsenal have admirers for the Chelsea football star. They want to sign him in the future if the deal happens potentially and is on the table. Then we've got some news coming out from our favorite place of selling players, Saudi Arabia. It looks like Romelu Lukaku and Raheem Sterling are being linked with Al Ahly. However, and this is the big problem, Raheem Sterling's people have come out vividly and I'll tell you what they've said. And for me, it's just proof that Raheem Sterling's going nowhere. So before we get started, I need you guys to do me a massive favor. Number one, hit the like button. I want 1,000 likes on this video. It goes a long way. It's you supporting the channel. Number two, if you're new and you enjoy football related content and you like the way that I'm presenting so far, subscribe because I think I'm very consistent. I got good energy about me and you will enjoy the content you made it this far. And finally, tonight there'll be a post-match reaction for the Chelsea versus Leeds game. So I hope you lot will be there as well. Hit that bell notification for that. Let's start with it. Mikhailo Mudryk is a Ukrainian international that really hit the ground running for Shakhtar Donetsk in the Champions League. And I think that was the reason he got his move to Chelsea Football Club. He was absolutely smashing it for Shakhtar to the point where he got a standing ovation, some said, at a Real Madrid game. And for me, you could see there was a player in there. And even to this day now, I say that there is a player in it. It's just very stupid the way he plays football. Like, there's no two ways about it. People will call it low IQ. People will say he's not trained up. He hasn't played enough minutes. I think he's just a stupid footballer. I think he's got great vision. I think he's got very tidy feet. I think when he's confident, he's great at taking long shots. I think his ability to dribble past the man when there's space is amazing. However, Mudryk doesn't understand the skill set that he possesses. So when Arsenal were going after him, they were only willing to spend a certain amount of money. And then Chelsea said, hold my beer, we're going to spend this. So Chelsea spent £62 million guaranteed, plus add-ons that will take it up to £88 million. However, and this is where the problem starts, Mudryk never wanted to come to Chelsea. And we need to accept that because Mikhailo Mudryk was twerking for us. Like, there's no two ways about it. Number one, he done an interview with Zinchenko's wife. In that interview, he went as far as to say, if Real Madrid want me to be a bench player and Arsenal want me to be a starter, I'm going to Arsenal. And then he was on Instagram putting up pictures of De Zerbi and Arteta saying two top managers. Then he was making comments about joining Arsenal. He did anything and everything to let everybody know he wanted to go to Arsenal. However, Arsenal weren't willing to pay the money. So then Chelsea came in, Chelsea acquired his services, and to say the least, it's been a failure so far is not me exaggerating at all. Because I think it has been a failure, and anyone that says otherwise is lying to you. So when news like this comes out that Arsenal still believe that there's a player in the Athletic in there, and that they believe in the right climate, they could unlock him, I believe it. However, when Arsenal ITKs come out with stuff that Mudryk was crying in his car, trying to beg Arsenal basically to match the move and saying, is there a way I can join you? I'm stuck in two ways. And I'm going to explain to you both sides of the argument. So a part of me says, why has this news waited for a year to come out? Because the reality is, this would have banged for clicks in October, in November, December, in January, February. Now that it's out, why right now? Why is it when this particular story comes out, Arsenal's ITK decides to drop it? And he's very reputable, I've been told, by individuals within the Arsenal community, especially the ones that I talk to on a regular basis. It's like, listen, when this guy says something, he's basically Ornstein in it. It's happening. So I believe this story as well. And number two, the reason I believe this story is because Mudryk strikes me like that type of guy. He strikes me like somebody that has had his heart set on something, and then he'd be crying because it's very overwhelming that what he wants to happen isn't working out in the way that he's working. Look, I don't feel sorry for him at all because he's getting paid heavily in £92,000 a week. I think he's also got a great quality of life in London. He's enjoying himself and he got paid a shit ton of money just joining Chelsea Football Club. It is Chelsea after all. However, his career is not developed in the way that he would have wanted, so it is frustrating. But this is how I'm going to end it. If someone wants to buy Mudryk and is willing to pay £35 million, I'd be happy to let him go. Because I don't see the player developing under Pochettino that everyone wants to see. I don't think he's got it in him. I don't think he's technically gifted enough. purely based on the fact that he needs coaching. And Pochettino's not going to give it. And that's just my personal 2 cents on the situation. Let me know yours. Do you think this is real, or do you just think this is an Arsenal ITK trying to get clicks and generate views? The next story is regarding the Saudi Arabia links to Romelu Lukaku and Raheem Sterling. So let me just cover this quickly. The source that tweeted, "I love Al Ahly," is somebody that is very well known within the Chelsea community. This is somebody that knew about deals getting done prior to them getting done with Enzo Fernandez and then Moises Caicedo. He basically was giving us minute by minute updates on those two moves. So this is somebody I trust heavily, in the sense that when they say something, you can hear it. And when I commented under his post about Lukaku, someone said under, it's Raheem Sterling as well. He replied to me and said yes. So Lukaku is true. And we've seen this because Romelu came out the other day and was bigging up the Saudi Pro League. He was saying how it's a league that's developing. It's a league that's going to be great in the near future. So it just tells me that Romelu Lukaku would want to go there and be a present stall there. However, Raheem Sterling I don't see. And I'm going to explain why. And now that Fabrizio and Ben Jacobs and everybody's come out because they've been briefed by Raheem Sterling's intermediaries, no conversations have happened. Raheem has no intention of leaving Chelsea Football Club. Raheem is happy at Chelsea, and these are the news from Fabrizio, Ben Jacobs. However, I'm going to explain to you why Raheem is happy. Because people are going to say Raheem Sterling is happy because Chelsea's a great club. No, Raheem's happy because he's getting paid £325,000 a week, which he deserves based on the fact that he smashed out Manchester City. He was in a bargaining power. I am all for individuals getting their money. Go get your money. Good on you. And he's back at home. He's back in London. He's in West London. I think he grew up in Northwest near Wembley. So, this guy is not going to relocate his family to Saudi Arabia. He's been trying his hardest to get back to London. And what you think within 18 months, there's a certain amounts of money that could tempt him to move all the way to Saudi Arabia. Different language, different culture, different environment. You think he's left Liverpool to Manchester and then down to London, and finally he's like, yeah, this is me for a good minute now. I'm not moving anywhere. And now he's going to relocate to Saudi Arabia because Chelsea want to get rid of him? Dude, he's got 4 years left on his contract. He's going nowhere. And for me, the comment that really triggered me and it really irritated me was Raheem Sterling fully committed to Chelsea. Raheem Sterling is committed to the paycheck and London. Raheem Sterling's not committed to Chelsea. If Raheem Sterling was committed to Chelsea, you would see his off-the-ball intensity being higher, and more importantly, you would see his assertiveness when he picks up the ball being more decisive. You'd see his body language be better. Look, I am all for players getting paid, but I'm not for players lying about their intentions of how they're committed to a cause. Your actions show us how you're committed to a cause. He's not committed to Chelsea's cause. He's here for a payday. We know it. We have to accept it. And there's nothing we can do about it. However, don't pretend that you love the club and this project is great. That's just PR. I'm here to tell you to see through it. I am here to expect you to see through it. Purely based on the fact that whilst Raheem Sterling is a great footballer in a good team, Raheem Sterling's never been a sample piece that you build around. And I've said this on many occasions. A great team, add Raheem Sterling, he fits in like a glove. A poor team, add Raheem Sterling, he fits in like a glove. He can literally be a great player or a poor player in either team, and you won't tell the difference between this man's potential. He's very frustrating. He's very annoying to have in the team. And I just didn't like that brief, so I thought it was important for us to talk through it. But I'm letting you know now, even before the window starts, I will be flabbergasted. I would be shocked if Raheem Sterling moves anywhere this summer. So hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, let me know your thoughts, peeps. And yeah, like I said, there'll be a review at the end. Peace out, I'm out.